how's it going today? A bit of a lo-fi video. I know that there's been a lot going on lately, both in the world and online where we all hang out. But I thought it was time to tackle some of the real issues in that Star Trek, and give you my completely unsolicited, unrequired thoughts on specifically Star Trek Discovery. I'm trying not to be scared of making videos like this because it's easy to talk about, and you all know how I struggle with the frequency of uploads, so let's just talk about it, shall we? And I know a lot of you like rambles, so here we go. I was sitting here earlier thinking about, watched The Expanse last night, which is amazing, by the way. And I suddenly remembered the finale of Star Trek Discovery Season 3 happened a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago. And I realised I don't even remember what happened in it. Like, I had to think, and then I put it on the computer and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's what happened. I want to be clear, I'm not hating on it. I actually find that any new Star Trek show is a good potential gateway into Star Trek as a whole, and that's got to be good, right? Because all the good stuff is earlier. So if people are going to do that, but on its own, and I'm not being a hater, on its own, Star Trek Discovery, is it any good? Is it any good? To coin a Scottish phrase, it's no bad. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's not brilliant, I think. It's good, but it's also extremely forgettable. They've got this massive budget, good visuals, although I find some of the visuals Michael Bay-ish. They cut it so fast that you don't really get a chance to actually enjoy the visuals. The stories are okay. And I find that in Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine Voyager, there was a kind of a ratio. For every 10 episodes, 7 of them were really good, 3 of them were kind of crappy. But even those 3, in time, people would learn to go, oh, okay, I actually like that one. Discovery is like the opposite. It's for every 10 episodes, 3 of them are good. The other 7 are, I don't even remember what happened. Like I'm just not fussed. Now I used to, when there was a finale, like a season finale or a premiere, I would make time for it. It was an event. I would make time for it. Excuse me. And I would set aside time. I would get the volume just right. I'd be ready to go. And I was about to do that with the Discovery finale, season 3. And we were like, oh, should we watch it later when the kids are in bed? I was like, let's just watch it now. Let's just watch it now. It doesn't matter. Like, I suddenly realised I just don't care. And then I watched the episode, and my kids were quiet, and I paid full attention to it. It wasn't double screening or anything like that. And I just didn't care. And that's sad. I'm not hating on it though. I still think the fact that it's out there and it exists is a good thing. Definitely brings new fans to the franchise as a whole, right? because a lot of people might think it is good, and then they might go back and watch the original stuff and be like, wow, this is even better. Or they might not, they might think it's crap. But it's just like, we're at the end of season 3, and I don't even know who half the characters are. Like, they haven't developed them beyond Saru, Tilly, Michael, Giorgio, even Stamets, and there's not a whole lot there. So yeah, I gave it a chance. I was hoping it was going to grow its Riker's beard, which is the 3rd season kind of threshold for Star Trek. You know, once Next Generation got to Riker's beard, it'd grown up and it was good. Now, the first episode of season 3 of Discovery was like a Riker's beard. I was like, wow, this is looking really good. And there was a few good episodes in it here and there, but overall, this season could have been 4 episodes long. Just put the 4 good ones in there. And I feel like I'm really late with this post Star Trek analysis, but I've given myself time to reflect on it. I'm not one of these channels that comes out and loves or hates something 5 minutes after it's premiered. So really, this is just a ramble. And yeah, I'm not surprised that, you know, if you were to edit down the best moments, scenes from this show and put it together into a trailer, it would look like the most amazing science fiction show ever, because there are some great scenes. People would be like, wow, I want to watch that looks amazing. If you did that with Star Trek The Next Generation, you might not get those scenes. Excuse me. Because there's more depth in characters and writing and acting and consequences. It's like there's a lot of shininess and very little substance. Like in the finale, one of the bridge characters is, I'm not going to spoil it, but they're putting a device somewhere to sabotage the ship, and this person is in peril. And I found myself sitting there going, I hope they die, because I hope this person gets killed, because that would at least bring some drama, some impact to this storyline. But they didn't, and things just carried on. So yeah, I'm just really, it's no bad. It's no bad. It's just not great. And I was hoping by season 3 it would be great. So I think there's so many people out there who've hated on this show. I think a lot of the hate is still very misplaced, and I think a lot of the hate is very wrong and just inaccurate. Like, they criticise this show for stuff that the other shows did anyway, so like a lot of the hate just doesn't make any sense. But in a basic way, storylines are way too complicated, too many threads going on at once. Characters have not had enough time to be developed, or a chance to be developed. Like, by the 3rd or 4th season of Next Generation, right, if you came across one of the characters in the street, if you watched any of these shows, you'd be like, oh, holy shit, that's so-and-so from, he plays the lieutenant, this one, honestly, I could walk by every single one of them in the street and I don't think I'd recognise them. Just because the show hasn't given them a chance to have their own storylines beyond maybe Tilly, definitely, and Saru. I think Saru's the best. Michael Burnham is the lead of the show, so she's definitely had a lot of attention. Giorgio has had a lot of attention. But yeah, I gave it a chance and I'm going to keep on watching it because I have faith of the heart. I have faith that the show will improve. And like a wise person once said, bad Star Trek is better than no Star Trek. So, there's that. If you want me to give you my thoughts on Picard, comment below. And I'll make a wee video just like this one, raw and unedited, about Picard. I've made videos like this on the channel before and then I've deleted them out of fear that people don't want to watch these types of videos and it harms the channel. But the truth is, the channel has been somewhat stagnant for so long that really I just need to make something. And I have some very exciting, I think are exciting videos, including a Star Trek themed one, role plays, coming up very soon, but they're taking a while to develop. So you might be seeing more stuff from me like this. And based on some recent feedback from a previous video, I think this might be the way the channel goes for a wee while, because otherwise I won't be uploading anything. So anyway, I hope you like this wee ramble on Star Trek Discovery. I'm not a hater, but I'm not a lover. I'm sad to see that Riker's beard did not materialise in this show yet. Maybe the 4th season is where we'll finally get to see Riker's beard. So, fingers crossed.